Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Karate Kid Legends, released May 30th, 2025. Let's talk about it. Sitting down here with a cup of tea, as Mr. Han would suggest in the film. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I just got back home from viewing the film about an hour and a half ago, probably. I didn't know what to think at first. Going in, I thought it would be a lot more Cobra Kai, related, Karate Kid in general related, especially, concerning the first three of the four films of the original series. And this cast done an incredible job. Of course, we have Jackie Chan as Mr. Han returning from the 2010 remake. Ralph Macchio as if I can speak here, as Daniel LaRusso, returning. The star in this film here really is Li Fong's character, portrayed by Bill Wang. And yes, I'm looking at liner notes here. I want to make sure I do not put anybody's name in the wrong place and try to pronounce them as best possible. Ben Wong really steals this show. I mean, I don't know if this actor is actually a martial artist in reality. I did not do my history on that, my research, but well-written character, well acted. There's a lot to like about him as a main character, and I do hope that he ends up being a returning character. I would love to see a sequel to this. Joshua Jackson as Mia's father, Victor, who is a former prize fighter. Interestingly enough, Li Fong's character ends up training him in Kung Fu, I believe, which is an interesting approach to train a boxer with karate, or Kung Fu, excuse me. But nevertheless, this works for the most part. Sadie Stanley as Mia was incredible. Very attractive, and I mean this in the most respectful of ways. Very attractive young woman, very talented. She's charismatic on the screen. She paired very well with Ben Wang. Very good chemistry on screen. Very reminiscent, in my opinion, of Elizabeth Shue and Ralph Macchio in The Karate Kid 1984, the original. Arma's Knight, I hope I said that right, as Connor, reminded me a lot of Mike Barnes in The Karate Kid Part 3, released in 1989. Very intimidating, well acted. The performances in this film are incredible, guys. Good plot. I thought it started a little slow. They took a while to build to what we get to. And then when the action starts, they like fly through it. As good as this was, I felt the pacing was all over the place. Like starting slow, building up to getting to really know Li Fong, his mother, what she does. Adjusting from moving from one country to another. The main issue I do have with this film is the pacing. I just found it to be all over the place, kind of like my camera work in this video. What it's trying to do, it does well. I did not enjoy this film as much as I wanted to, considering how incredible Cobra Kai is. Probably the greatest thing I've ever seen as television goes. And then this. Do I recommend it? Yes. This is an enjoyable film for fans of the Cobra Kai series and the Karate Kid films. As a film, is this good? I'm kind of on the fence, guys. Like, I'm leaning more towards no. It works for what it's trying to do in the universe it's focused on. And I would go see a sequel to this just based on, I do like these characters, but this film was too many pacing issues. Overall, I give this a 7 out of 10. I definitely didn't hate it. I'm definitely giving it above average. There is a great cameo at the end. I've spoiled everything else. I don't know why I'm keeping this secret, but just go see it. Don't leave. Wait through the credits. The cameo's worth it at the end. Great. That made the whole thing. 7 out of 10, Karate Kid Legends. Great job, Ralph Macchio, with helping. I think you were a co-executive producer. I love the work you're doing. The pacing probably wasn't your fault. The film's already made $47 million after 2 days on a $45 million budget. I do hope it increases. I do hope this is a success. So go see it. I do recommend it.